Good morning, Melissa. It's Niko from Cliff Jones RV over here in Sealy, Texas. I want to make this video for you to tell you a little bit more about this 2018 Keystone Laredo 340FL that we were discussing. So the Laredos, they're one of our best brands that we have available here. The reason for that is that their build quality for the price point is really hard to beat. Starting out up front, it does have lights in the cap, so it helps you hook and unhook in all lighting conditions, as well as this mirror here as you're hooking up to the fifth wheel. Great thing about the cap on the Laredos is that it does wrap around the sidewall. So with some brands that are constructed differently, it has a seam right here. So if you're going down the road at 70 miles an hour with a 10-mile-an-hour headwind, that's 80 miles an hour of rain that's hitting your cap. But with this, it drips right off the side because it does wrap around the sidewall. Up front over here is where the prep is for the battery. The great thing about our dealership, whenever we get an RV ready, we wash it, detail it, fill the propane tanks, and put a brand new deep cycle Interstate Marine battery. The great thing about the Interstate Marine batteries is that they're available nationwide. It sounds like you're going to be doing a lot of traveling throughout the country. So if you ever need to replace that battery under warranty, you can nearly replace it just about anywhere because Interstate is available all over the country. So I have the battery pack hooked up right now so you can see the lights on, everything like that. This unit does feature a slide on this side. This is going to be the front living, of course, so that gives you extra space up front. It does have grounded electrical connections here if you want to hook up anything outside, TV, things like that. This does have a large amount of storage here, pass-through storage. And the great thing about the Laredos, as you see, it is aluminum structure, so the entire structure of this RV is aluminum. Everything's framed out, all the windows, all the doors, all the storage compartments, so it's stronger and lighter, and it's not stick and tin like some RVs or half and half. This is complete aluminum construction. Also on the doors, if you look at the doors, they are rather thick. They're CNC machined out of the sidewall to get better insulation, these slam baggage doors. And it is a fully heated and enclosed underbelly, so the R factor on these Laredos is fantastic, and the doors have a perfect fit, unlike doors that are manufactured from a different company. And also it does have a large electric awning, of course, with LED lights, so if you want to sit outside, you have plenty of room to stay underneath the shade. Great thing about the door on the Laredo, it is a friction hinge door, so you don't have to worry about those plastic pieces that are on this side of the door or on the wall. Those always tend to become brittle and break over time, but with the Laredo it just uses a friction hinge, so if the wind's coming, it'll just gently close your door rather than slamming it. And it does have a screen door, of course, as well, so if you want to get good cross ventilation going, you can open this, open some windows, and also the fantastic vent that's included. And it does have a patented door opening system here, so that way you don't have to let any bugs in if you do have a screen door open. Great thing about the Laredo is that it does have an extra large door handle here. It's not just a tiny little plastic handle like some units have. This one can fold this way. It's a 3-position. Great thing about the steps on these is that they are aluminum, so they're more resistant to rust versus the old style. They're very easy to open and close because they are lightweight and they have a 300-pound capacity. Also, speaking of the windows, they are frameless, so you don't have to worry about the gaskets leaking. You don't have to worry about them, keeping maintenance with putting Armor All on and things like that. Kind of like on this unit over here, this is a great unit, but the thing is it has the gasket on the outside, and with this one, it's inside the window, so it's not going to have as much wear and tear as other ones. And then also, it is tinted, so it offers you more privacy, and also will keep your unit cooler during those hot summer months. And then also for cross ventilation, you can open them this way. They open on a hinge system, so even when it's raining, you can get cross ventilation going. And coming around this side, you have the furnace exhaust right here. Great thing about the Laredos, they do include a ladder, so if you want to inspect your roof, as you should, you don't have to grab one from anywhere, it's already included. You have a large window here in the bedroom. If you also want to get cross ventilation going or just enjoy the view, you have that large window there. It is prepped for a backup camera as well, so if you want to add one for safety, definitely when you're pulling a fifth wheel, it's great to have as many eyes around your RV as possible, so that would be a great idea. The spare tires conveniently located on the back. This is 50 amp service, of course, because it has 2 ACs, so that is your main plug for power. These are going to be the other 3 slides over here on this side. It's a little bit tight, so I'll go around the other way. Here we go. Alright, so this is the other side of the pass-through storage. These are where the large propane tanks are located, and they do have auto switchover, so if you ever run out of propane, you don't have to worry about switching it back and forth. If you're in the middle of cooking in the middle of the night or anything like that, it'll switch over automatically. Now, the really important thing, I know that you're shopping other dealers, I just want to make sure, you know, ours does include auto level, so at the different prices we were discussing, I just want to make sure, you know, because everybody orders them differently. So with ours, all you have to do is press one button, it'll completely level itself out. You can just sit back and watch, it'll save you an hour setup time, lots of time and frustration and cursing, things like that. So this just makes life a whole lot easier, and it is prepped for solar panels as well. So if you ever want to go dry camping, you can keep your lights on, keep your battery charged, things like that. These are all the docking lights here, 3 different docking light switches. Now we can go inside. So again, this is the Keystone Laredo 340FL. We'll go ahead and start up out front, and I'll give you a 360 view here. So the great thing about this front living is very flexible. You have 2 couches. They are both trifold sleeper, and they're very plushy, very comfortable. You know, if you ever had to, you could sleep 2 adults here, sleep 2 on this one, or you know, 1 and 1. Or if you have any grandkids, anything like that, you can sleep a bunch of people up here. And then you also have the theater seating, which gives you an optimal view of the large TV that's included. And it does also have a 40-inch fireplace, so I know you're going to be traveling all over. If you happen to be in colder temperatures, you do have the propane furnace, but then you also have the electric fireplace that will keep the entire coach warm, and you don't have to worry about burning propane, so you can just use electricity that will save you life over the course of your save you cost throughout the life of your RV. The great thing about the Laredos, the cabinetry in these is top of the line. It's better than the cabinetry in my house, actually. So, you know, if you were to put this type of cabinetry in a home, it'd be very, very expensive. This tongue and groove cabinetry. But, you know, traveling all over the country like you're going to, this is very important because it's going to resist the humidity a lot better versus other constructions that are out there, lesser constructions. And then also, this is the all-in-one radio. It's AM, FM, CD, DVD, and Bluetooth. It has auxiliary input, USB input, and headphone output. So after a long day's of work, whenever you want to relax, you can play just about anything through the radio, sit back in the recliner seating with the 2 cup holders, and just enjoy your time here. And then also, great thing about the Laredos that's really unique is they use Coleman ACs. So the unique thing about Coleman's is that honestly they really hold up very well versus other AC brands that are out there. And then also, if you ever have any warranty claims or anything like that, they do a really great job. So this is of course 50 amp service, and it is ducted, so the 2 ACs work together to cool the entire RV down. And then also, this unit does have LED lights everywhere, so these use less power, generate less heat, and they will last a lifetime. So that's the great thing about having LED lights. So this is the front living area, of course. You have the 2 slides over here. Moving down this way, we go into the kitchen, and then this is where your main control board is located. All of your lights, slide controls, monitor panel, everything like that's conveniently located by the door. And lots of overhead storage here. And if you wanted to, you know, if you like to cook, if you want a little inspiration, you can add a TV here. It's already prepped for it. You have the cable satellite, and by the way, this unit does include an HD antenna to catch all the local channels. So you can add a TV right here. It's got power and cable hook up there. If you want to watch the Food Network and get some inspiration, you can do that here. Moving to the sink area, it does have a residential style sink. Helps you wash dishes and vegetables much easier. It has a dual bowl sink that's stainless steel, so this is more resistant to bacteria versus the plastic ones. And if you'll see, this is what the counter is made out of. It's very thick. It's a solid surface countertop. It's very heavy. So just to show you the build quality of the Laredos, this is non-porous, so it's not going to capture bacteria. It's much easier to clean. And then also you have this side of the sink as well. And you have lots of storage here, little spice rack type area here, and two power connections. You have the easy to open drawers here. This is what you got underneath the sink for cleaning supplies and things. This features a 30-inch microwave. It's huge, so it's also residential power, so heating up food is not going to take long. It'll be very time efficient. And it does have a range hood that actually works, so this will vent food fumes outside, so that way it doesn't stink up your RV. More overhead storage here, and more drawers, lots of drawers. And it does have a 3-burner cooktop, so the good thing about the 3-burner is that it's more efficient versus the old 4-burner style. So the rear 2 are for simmering, the front one's for boiling, and it does have igniters for the stove tops. You don't have to light them manually. It has a large oven. Now the great thing about this refrigerator that's very unique, a lot of fifth wheels, they have the electric refrigerators, but honestly, even though they are a name brand, they're not really made for the RV lifestyle, being moved around, jumbling around, things like that. So the great thing about this Norcold 18 cubic foot refrigerator is that it is gas and electric. This will hold up really well traveling all over the country. And you have the electrical power supply and also propane, so no matter where you go, you can keep your food cool. And look how huge that fridge is, 18 cubic feet, plenty of room for an extended stay, whatever you need. And it is stainless steel, so it gives it a nice look. Really easy to clean that front face off. And then also over here, you have a huge pantry, tons of room for food. And 3 of these storage drawers here. And then also, moving down this way, you have tons of storage here as well for linens and things like that, whatever you need. Just huge amounts of storage right next to the pantry. Here we go. Moving to the bathroom. Has a 48-inch shower, plenty of room in here, and it does include a seat as well in case you need it. Medicine cabinet, additional storage here, and great thing about the Laredos, just to show you the build quality, I don't know if you can hear this or not, that is porcelain, it's not plastic. It's porcelain toilet, so it's much easier to clean, will hold up much better versus the other styles that are out there. And moving on over here, you have the dinette. You have 2 chairs, but it does include 2 foldable chairs as well. So plenty of room to enjoy breakfast, everything like that. Alright, and moving to the bedroom. Great thing about the Laredos, they do have true 60 by 80 queen beds. So if you ever want to change out the mattress, change the bedding, you can get it from any regular store. You don't have to order them outside of from a catalog. Everything will fit perfect. You have tons of overhead storage there. Also a nightstand here with additional storage. And this is where the other AC is, so keep it plenty cool in here. Great thing is we are including a second TV in the bedroom. And then for clothes, you have plenty of storage all throughout here. Yeah, let me just open these up and take a step back. So you can just see you have a ton of storage there for everything you need. Oh yeah, and then this one. There we go. Okay, Melissa, again, it's Niko from Cliff Jones RV in Sealy. I understand that you're price shopping. I know that price is important. I just want to tell you we really are doing our best to earn your business on this unit. Given the price that we agreed to over the phone. So as I said, with our dealership, we don't have any hidden freight or make-ready fees. All you have to count for is tax, title, and license. If you choose to purchase from us, we do offer you a complimentary 32-point inspection once a year. I know that some of the dealerships can charge you up to $1,000 for a similar service, even if you bought from them. But with us, it's included as long as you own your RV. Also, we are part of the Route 66 network. It's the largest RV network in the country, so I know you'll be traveling all over. The unique thing about our network is that you have to be invited to join. You can't just join. You have to be approved by members of your peers. So if you go to another Route 66 dealer, they will give you service just like we would. So, you know, just a few things to bear in mind. And then also, you know, if you're looking at 2017 model, you know, that one's nearly 2 years old. So like I said, the banks will consider that to be used. That's going to affect your resale value and then also the interest rate that you get. So please give me a call after you watch this video, 979-253-2611. Thanks for watching.